certainly have two different teams from between SMU and Delaware State. The growth we made in those couple of days to from that really disappointing performance. A win would have been really tough there, but a performance that we did not like at all. I think we saw a great carryover today. We were really, solid with our defense. Our offense, the ball didn't stick nearly as much. We had 23, we had some assists, and there's got to be carryover from that. Hate to lose, really hate to lose, but the only good in it is that maybe it makes us better in some other areas.
Right down here with John, Coach.
Duncan gets a start today and has 4 of those assists. Can you talk about his all-around play?
That's we feel right now our flow defensively and offensively is better as a starter for Duncan. Get him in there and let him go and get more scorers out there. He and Aubrey do a lot of things very similar. There's just a different flow right now with him. So yeah, I think it makes other guys better. And then as we work at some of the things what Aubrey's working at, we can shore some of his weaknesses up, which I think we saw some of that. He had 3 assists today. He had 4 going into the game.
I mean, and the flip side of that, do you foresee an increased comfort level for Aubrey going back to the role that he kind of thrived in the middle at this time last year?
Yeah, I would think right now it would be really good to get him used to this, shooter off the bench, rebounder off the bench, energy guy off the bench, and let us work with that 5 that we have right now. But it doesn't mean that he can't, get back on the starting lineup. But we're just sort of switching those positions to not only get off to a good start, but it's in preparation for games. Those are 5 guys that we're starting right now that we feel we might want in the end of a game as well.
And what's DJ's status?
He got a sprained his ankle in practice yesterday, so he will. I do not know if it will be. It's showing some signs of Derek Walton type of sprain. It was more swelling than we had, and we had another one that turned out to be nothing. He felt good today, but it looks like it could be maybe a week or 2. I have no idea.
So no difference there because he's in a walking boot. Derek, obviously, that we've seen has not been in.
Yeah. No, Derek's been out of that boot for about at least a week.
Oh, okay.
But he's in a. I think they usually do that the first 2-3 days. They always keep him in a boot.
Coach, it seems like we saw a very different Andrew Dockich today from the one last season. Is that what you expected out of him after?
Yeah, his confidence. I'm just telling you, he doesn't look the part, and he sees the floor. He's got a lot of spike in him, and I thought today he tried to do a couple things, a little bit too much on a couple plays. I got a lot of confidence in him right now because I watch it every day. Every day it's like when we play against the scout team. There'll be a moment in that scout game where I sneeze, and then it's game's on the line. This is the game. This is for the sprint, and Andrew will make a play that helps the other team win. And I see it every day. There's these times that he's got that it that he feels the game with, despite not overall quickness. He doesn't shoot it like Spike, but he can shoot it. So it's as good as we can do right now as a replacement.
Swing over to Andy.
You talked about the assists, but how encouraging was it to see how spread out the scoring was?
Yeah, to get all those guys in double. I haven't gone over the stats a whole lot, but that's what who we have to be. To see Mohammed hit 3 threes today was really good, and Aubrey just to make a couple. Duncan's been doing that, Kara's been doing that, so it's just good to get that. But here's the best part of it: we threw the ball to the big man when he was open underneath. Coach Jordan came to me with the film after the SMU game, and maybe we don't finish it the way we want to finish it, but we had, like in the first half, 6 or 7 times that Mo or Ricky were wide open underneath the basket, and we dribbled it around. So we're learning to look at them, but they got to make them for us to trust it as well.
Swing over here with Kelly.
Cam had a big game. What were the main differences that you saw in him today?
Well, he made shots, but I don't want that to be the indicator whether Cam plays or not. I want the indicator, can he guard his man, can he guard action, and can he rebound, get on the floor for a ball. That's just gravy. When he gives us that, it's great. But he's not in that lineup as that's his primary role right now. His primary role is to guard the heck out of somebody and rebound. And, but he is developing, it's incrementally, he's getting better and better as a shooter. And he, sometimes just a matter of confidence and reps, because he hasn't had a lot of reps, he hasn't had enough time to do that.